Go live to Facebook. Okay, you two on the front row. Worry about yourself. Monitor yourself. Monitor no one else.
Your hands.
No one else.
Share on news feed next. Choose where you want to post. What? Jesus? Okay.
The offense. Keep me near the cross.
Please don't start. Cause you know. Wait. Choose how you want to start setting up your live video. Stream key or paired encoder.
Stream.
Okay. Manage your live video, engage viewers. Done. Look up.
We're live.
So, hi everyone. I'm figuring this out, so give me a minute. I need to go back to the Zoom camera though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay. We're live.
Yay.
We're live, and I have the distinct honor and privilege to be with almost lifetime friends, the Carroll family, a multi-generational family. They're doing great things with great ethics behind what they're doing. So I wanted to spend just a few minutes to share with my viewers and also share with theirs what they're doing. So introduce yourselves first. Who are you? Nobody?
Myron. And I'm Nana V.
Did I hear from the front row?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the Carroll family. Vivian and I, Nana V and I have worked together for several years in ministry and in our professions at the same time for many years. Then there was one who not only followed in our footsteps, but exceeded us by leaps and bounds. Myron, that's dad in the back, musician extraordinaire. And then Tanisha, his wife, praise and worship leader beyond measure. And she probably doesn't know that I really do follow that, but I do. So I'm very proud. So I'm just gonna ask a few questions. And we did have a little bit of time to warm up. But tell me what Carroll Apparel is. Just tell me what that is first.
Carroll Apparel is an inspiring, creative family.
I think you did that back.
It's okay. Speak up.
Carroll Apparel is a very inspiring and creative Black family that
Creates merchandise and garments.
Creates merchandise and garments, and we'll get into that a little deeper. So you said creates merchandise and garments. Can you tell me what that looks like? What is merchandise and what is garments?
Well, currently we have the Carroll Apparel logo.
college hoodie.
Come back. And then move that way. Yeah, that shirt also. Yeah, those are the printed on stuff, and in the future we hope to move in other directions.
When you say other directions, do you have any idea which directions you want to go in? Anybody?
I do, but it can always change from now to then, so don't.
We have some ideas about like canvas and tote bags and even original art on earrings and things like that. So it really does run the gamut of fashion merchandising.
I think that it's important to recognize, if you're tuning into my pages, I think it's important to recognize that we have 3 generations sitting here and 3 generations are running a business. And I think that's awesome. I definitely believe it's extremely important that we leave a legacy, that we also teach multiple streams of income. And also, I think it's purely biblical that we lay a foundation for our children to be successful. So that's really exciting to me. Who creates the design? I'm sorry.
Hey, Michael,
Yeah.
before we go any further, would you mind flipping back to your other page? Did you hit the blue go live? I know it's, huh?
I think I did.
Because I can't find it on your page.
So we're gonna do this again.
It's going very well too, Michael. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving myself.
And you can't get no better than that.
Listen,
We can do this quarterly.
anytime I can have a stage is okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
See you next month.
next, done.
That's next month.
Now, oh, maybe I didn't.
Okay,
Add a title.
That's all right. We did.
Is that what happened yesterday?
I think that's what happened.
Oops, oops. Oh, wait a minute.
No
And
worries.
evening with
Can't see.
APPA.
REL.
That's how you spell it.
They have to learn that for the business. Now it's just engraved in my head. You spelled it wrong.
All right, he's gonna ask you those same questions again, guys, so get ready.
A creative family that inspires.
Okay. Meeting is now streaming live on. Great evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Forgive me for running late behind in the stream. I had technical difficulties, which I always will. But I wanted to share with you all that I am interviewing friends of mine, lifetime friends of mine. This is the Carroll family. Please introduce yourselves.
Introduce yourself, Michael.
I'm Marcus.
I'm Michaela.
Tanisha.
Myron. Nana B.
These are the Carrolls, as I mentioned before. Vivian and I have been friends for many, many, many years. We work together in ministry, music ministry. She's Phenom. And we also work together in our professions in early childhood education for many, many, many years, beyond the fact that just life experiences we've been able to share with each other. And that means so much. So I'm honored to share a few minutes with you all, and it will only be a few minutes, won't take forever. I wanted to speak to you all about the venture that you have started. Can somebody explain? Michaela, can you explain to me again what the venture is that you all are doing?
We are a creative Black family that is meant to inspire.
That is meant to inspire.
And we are creating direct-to-garment college hoodies and new anime t-shirts.
For now.
So since you mentioned them, Michaela, stand up. Can you show me what your sweatshirt, I mean, your hoodie looks like?
This is the Carroll Apparel college hoodie.
Yes.
Okay. And Dad Myron,
This is the new anime t-shirt.
the new anime t-shirt. Love it. Nana B has on a college hoodie as well.
Yes.
And Marcus has one, but he didn't know.
And they're both
Because
designs are available at carrollapparelshop.com.
I'm going to repeat that. They're available at carrollapparelshop.com. And if I were going to tell you the truth, which I guess I will, I'm actually on the site trying to order my t-shirt, but I keep messing up. So order my hoodie, and I will be taking care of that as soon as we log off.
Thank you.
And I have
Absolutely. Can you tell me who creates the, listen, I'm loving this family atmosphere, that this is not so formal. I love it. Can you tell me who creates the designs and what inspires the designs?
I create the designs, usually inspired by other artists and different color palettes and stuff.
So is art one of your passions, Marcus?
Yes,
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So I'm hoping that as we watch Carroll Apparel grow, we'll see some of your original designs, more of your original designs on the products as they grow.
yes.
Excited to hear that. Excited to hear that. Mom and Dad, can you tell me your role in the company as well, and what you feel about your children being so instrumental in this business?
Well, we are all kind of finding our way when it comes to our roles. I think that our roles are expanding daily. I am kind of the business manager, and what's another word? We'll go with business manager. And I am very excited, not just about the kids, but doing this work as a family. It was important to me that we all did it together, and that everybody took a part and owned a part of building this type of legacy for our children and also our grandchildren and so on, so that it's not just Carroll Apparel. Carroll Apparel is the first of many businesses that the Carroll family will open. So I'm just happy to be doing this together with them.
Dad, do you want to say anything?
Well, as for me, I do whatever needs to be done, filling in as needed, oftentimes advising, offering my thoughts and whatnot as far as what needs to be done. And that is evolving and defining itself, probably as we speak. But I'm excited for Carroll Apparel to see where it goes, because I know that there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of potential in this room. And I'm just excited to see where it goes.
Nana B, what is your take on Carroll Apparel?
Michael, you know very well that young people can do amazing, amazing things from a very early age. And I think that the sooner we can help them discover what it is they are going to be, the sooner they can work on those things that they need to grow in. And Marcus, from a very early age, has had this entrepreneurial spirit. He's done things like got other kids to draw pictures at church when he was like about 5 years old, and they go sell them to other, to the congregation, that kind of thing. He's made rubber band bracelets. He has done cupcake sales, that kind of thing. And just thinking about wanting to leave a legacy, especially in these last 3 years, I talked to him about the inception of producing African-inspired T-shirts is where we started, and they both sew, and Marcus is an amazing young artist, and leaving the legacy and helping them to develop was really, really very, very important. And I'm just excited about what they are learning, what they are doing, and what they are becoming.
That's very exciting. It's very exciting. And prior to my technological glitch, I did share that I think it's so valuable that, one, we teach our young people to produce multiple streams of income. And Tanisha, you alluded to that when you said this is the first of many businesses. Beyond the fact, I think it's nothing short of biblical to, as a family, build so that we don't have to worry. There's several examples in the Bible where families built business together and generations benefited from that. So I'm very impressed with that. Marcus and Michaela, when it comes to brother and sister life, what's the best part? What's the worst part?
I'll do the worst this time.
No, both of you.
Okay.
Michaela?
The best part is that you always have something to lean on, someone to lean on, and you always have someone helping you. And the worst part is that they rarely knock on your door and come in anyway.
Yeah.
The best part is I get a free vote when I go voting, and the worst part is she's annoying.
The worst part is what?
She's annoying.
That too.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that because I'm a brother and I have a sister. I have two sisters. I had a brother who's deceased, but my sister that's right next to me in age, we are thick as thieves, but we argue like cats and dogs, and it's every day. It's been that way since my youth. Vivian is shaking her head because she knows we can't, my sister Pam and I, we can't be apart, but we can't be together either. So I understand. I understand. So what's the benefit of multi-generational? And things come to my mind, but I want to know if you'll hit on those. When you work together as a multi-generational family in a business, tell me something about it. What are the benefits? Anybody can answer.
You always have great ideas. You always have amazing help. You always have someone to help you with your homework, or when you're sick, they help you with your homework, or when you're sick, they help you with your
I'm sorry. I'm getting messages about Carroll Apparel in my text box. I'm sorry, and that's a good thing.
That is good. Great.
Marcus, what do you have to say about it?
I think we have a lot of different views on everything.
Yeah.
I think that's important that we do share views. They are helping me a lot to understand because I'm from a different generation. I don't understand, but I love the connection. Marcus can come to you with questions about different eras of fashion during dinner today. He was just discussing that. That's another thing about him. He researches, and it's just not confined to today. I mean, he's looking at fashion from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. And I am excited about some of his designs that he already has created that's so 70s.
See, I'm all into that. I love that. Love that concept. And I love that I'm getting this vibe in the family that everybody is encouraged to go ahead and be your authentic self.
Oh, yeah.
And that's so important so that the generation that you all are in, Marcus and Michaela, that you don't go through the head trips that we had to go through because we didn't know how to embrace the certain quirkies, like at your age to be into 70s fashion or that concept. In our day, we would have been so worried about what people would think about if our idea was different. So I had conversations with them prior to this broadcast. What I need you to know is they are not afraid to say exactly what's on their mind. It doesn't matter that mom and dad are sitting there, they're gonna say exactly what's on their mind. And I absolutely love that as well. What have you learned about business? And I'm directing that to each one, all 5 of you. What have you learned about business on this journey? Excuse me.
It's a lot of work. There are a lot of things that go into it that people just don't see. And if you don't do it, it won't get done.
That's true. Okay.
We've obtained a lot of skills. Like I was saying to you that I built that website, and that's a skill I didn't have this time last year. And we are learning from researching. So we are learning how to do things on our own. Each person is learning something in order to build this business. So, and we each take a part. We're learning how to kind of divvy it up and say, I'm gonna do this, you do this, so that we can all work together. We're learning how to work together at another level.
Okay.
I am agreeing with both Myron and Tanisha, and it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of learning. It's different than it used to be when you could, create a flyer and you were just handing it out. The opportunities now, and I was mentioning this to you earlier, if we had the technology when we were trying to do something back in the day, I mean, it would have been so smooth, so easy. I'm excited about the new technology, but again, like they both said, it is a lot of work and it is a lot to learn, but you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Perfect. Michaela, what have you learned about being in business?
You have to be positive and passionate about what you do because you don't know what can happen in the future. And there is a lot to learn about business.
Go ahead, girl.
Good job.
I love that. Passionate about what you're doing.
Perfectly stated, especially during Women's History Month. I think you're making history right now as we talk, and I'm very proud to share this platform with you. Marcus, what have you learned about business?
There's a lot of waiting involved.
That's life, period.
A lot of waiting, what do you mean?
Waiting for orders, waiting for printing companies, waiting for everything.
I get it. Now, I'm gonna ask maybe 1 or 2 more questions. The one question I have is, when I spoke with you prior to us going live, I said, oh my goodness, the printing looks great. And you said it's something.
Direct to garment.
Direct to garment. Can you tell me what that means, please?
It goes, instead of what your normal printing where it will go over the fabric, it goes into the fabric. It's the better printing. No, it's not. It goes into the fabric, so it's a part of the fabric.
So when you're purchasing garments from Carroll Apparel, you're not getting the cheap stuff. Your letters are not gonna fall off in the washing machine.
Right,
No.
right.
That's a great thing. And lastly, when it comes to family, what's really fun about being with family? I don't want the real serious answer now. I don't want, because you have somebody to lean on when you're stressed or blah, blah, blah. It gotta be something fun. I know the dynamic of the Carroll family, so it gotta be some fun. Like I've seen on Facebook where Nana V, I was getting ready to say the name, I'll call you, where Nana V is teaching you all how to cook and all that kind of stuff. So tell me something fun about doing this with the family.
So that cooking, games, movies, popcorn.
So let me say, I just started liking popcorn this Saturday when I watched Coming to America 2. I'm not a popcorn person, but it was real good that day. Marcus, what's fun?
She took all the stuff we do.
Okay. And mom, dad,
We also like to throw parties. You know, in this season that we're in where we don't go too many places, we throw our own parties. We actually threw a virtual launch party on last Saturday on Instagram and Facebook as well, in our Carroll Apparel page, to just celebrate that we were launching Carroll Apparel. So we had our own music, our own balloons, and our own sparkling beverage.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And we throw parties all the time just for the 5 of us.
Just for the fun of it.
That's a good thing. Dad, do you have anything to add?
I think that's covered just about everything.
Sounds like it. Again, I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of the interview, this platform, and definitely the launch of Carroll Apparel. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. And I promise you all that as soon as I order mine, as soon as it comes, I am going to rock it. I'm going to post it. You have just been interviewed by the flyest 57-year-old that you'll ever meet. And whether you agree or not, it's just truth. You can't do nothing with truth. Can't do nothing with truth. Marcus, Marcus, woo! We are the same. Oh my God, I love it. So thank you all so much. This will still be up on my page. So Vivian,
Yes.
it's been a pleasure. That's the name I've called her
Since the beginning, yeah.
since I was a teenager. Vivian, 2
That's
words.
right. That's right.
And it's been a pleasure, and I hope you all have a good night. God bless, definitely God bless the success. Hallelujah. God bless the success of the business, for real. Bless the success of the business.
Love you, Michael.
Love you all too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.